we listen to. Every day we get stories from newspaper, television, magazines, from our acquaintances or politicians. These stories shape our perspective. Some stories cause anxiety, fear, worry. They often lead people to magnify negativity by making it appear bigger than it really is. They keep on focusing what's gone wrong, what's bad with people. On the other hand, there are stories which inspire us, which illuminate our mind, which show us what's possible. But they are often overshadowed by others. In this conflicting world, it is hard to know which story to believe. Perhaps we can find the answer if you ask these questions. Who were the storytellers? What story they were telling? And are these stories told from the heart? Friends, today I am going to tell you a touching story. The story began in a Vietnamese orphanage in the year 1972. The Viet Congs were attacking villages sympathetic to South Vietnamese army and US military. A village elder found a 6-month-old baby clutching to her dead mother, still trying to nurse. A village elder saw her and placed her in his straw hat and carried her as far as he could before handing her off to the Sacred Heart Orphanage. One day, a US Army surgeon, James Mitchell, came by to deliver clothes and supplies. The nuns in that orphanage put the little baby in his arm. He instantly fell in love with her and named her Kim and adopted her. Soon, Kim was flown to the United States to begin her new life as an American citizen. Kim spent much of her younger years in rural Wisconsin and in their family farm, and later she joined US Navy, where she served the country for 17 years. After leaving military, she stayed true to her commitment by serving nation's patriots. In a way, it was a tribute to her father, James, who was struck by lightning and killed. She says her work is in a way not only to give back to the country, but also to recognize her father, who struggled to fit in after retiring from military. This amazing story of Kim inspired someone in faraway Texas. Her tale triggered his creativity. Using his paint brushes, he began working with patriotic fervor, unrelenting passion, and using his paintbrushes, he created a creation through painting. Friends, are you not excited? Kim Mitchell, in the year 2019, was selected to attend in stand to pattern leadership program initiated by the former President George Bush. This program aimed at our individuals serving our nation's veterans to provide them a platform to enhance their skills, knowledge, and their presence throughout the country. During that 5-month-long program, President Bush came to deliver speeches, interacted with the participants, and thus he discovered King's story. His mastery as an artist is well acknowledged, but it is his humanity, his empathy, which set our president apart. He truly pierces through the soul of his subjects with stories of the day. King's story also became a part of a book. Out of many, one. The book is a collection of 40 portraits of 43 individual immigrants whose stories are part of this book. Each portrait is accompanied by a first-person account of their immigrant story. The book teems with vivid, evocative meanings, feelings, and imagery. I recently attended an art exhibition with the same name, Out of Many, One, at the President George Bush Museum and Library here in Dallas. And I was going through each of these portraits and reading the accompanying story. I felt an inner calm. I imagined how, with pencils and paintbrushes, this portrait were brought into life. The painting made me emotional, made me to see my life with a different perspective, with renewed hope. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and friends, today I am proud to unveil a portrait of the 43rd President of the United States, George Walker Bush. The portrait is created by my friend in my hometown in India, being an immigrant and a resident of Dallas, where former President and First Lady lived. It's a moment of great joy for me. Friends, anywhere in the world, whether in America or Russia, Palestine or Israel, India or Pakistan, we are fed with two kinds of stories. Stories from heart and stories from head. Today, I am at peace with my mind and heart. But if there is ever going to be a conflict, my heart is going to win, because a good heart is far greater than all the heads in the world. Friends, follow your heart. If you are a poet, make your readers feel. If you think, if you are a singer, make your audience feel. If you are a painter, make your beholders see. And if you are a Toastmasters, inspire your audience to feel, think, and see the splendor of life. Mr. Gold.